All right, come on. Listen, everybody's always asking me, because everybody wants to start their own car dealership, right? Everybody wants to be able to drive cars and make a profit as their job. And today I'm gonna break down the reality of being a car business owner, a car dealer. So my biggest advice, if you're thinking about entering and being in the car business, I will tell you, think twice. The car business has blessed me and has given me the ability to live the lifestyle of my dreams. I make an extremely well living with this business, and I think that you should do the same thing if that's what you're inclined to, if that's what you think that God has put you on earth for. This business right here, you are serving people. You have to serve people in giving them the car of their dreams. If that's not your mentality, this is not the right business for you. The car dealership business is a business for you to make people happy. That's the only way that you will stay in business. If you want to start scamming people and be in business for a year or two and then get your license taken, you can go that route. That's not what I'm interested in. I want to be in service of people and build a business for my family for the future. The most important rule, if you want to be in this business, is you have to keep expenses low. Overhead is what kills any dealership. So you see, I'm here by myself. I sell cars by myself. I even clean cars by myself. I finance cars by myself. I buy cars by myself. I do it all. In this dealership, I fulfill the financing manager. I'm the car detailer. I'm the mechanic. I'm the auction buyer, acquisition for the dealership. And this is honestly the only way that I think that you should have your dealership set up. Because, let's say that you make $20,000 a month net by selling 8 cars a month, right? Which is completely easy to do. But then you have a salesperson that you gotta pay. And then you have a finance manager that you gotta pay. And then you have another guy that you hire for another thing. You have no money left. What are you gonna do with $8,000 a month net? You wanna make money, or you wanna be in business to actually keep the money? Right now we have about 50 cars on the lot, and I manage them all myself. Is it overwhelming? Yes. Do I keep a lot of money when I sell cars? Yes. That's the difference between somebody that's gonna become extremely wealthy in a short amount of time and who isn't, and who's gonna go out of business. You have to be able to be uncomfortable in that position of fulfilling as many roles as possible. The most successful people will tell you that you have to delegate, and I completely agree. But there's a time and place to delegate. You have to have enough cash flow for you to start delegating. When you're growing, you want to keep as much money as possible. So then you can invest in more cars, get a bigger location, and then once you have consistent cash flow, consistent revenue, then you can start hiring. But you gotta understand first the dynamics of a car dealership and how everything works before you start hiring. Because how are you gonna hire somebody that you don't even know yourself how to run a successful car dealership? Once you have dialed in a process and you have consistent cash flowing and revenue, then you can start hiring. Right now, the dealership is all to myself, 50 cars. I sell about 3 cars a week. Right now I'm doing pretty good. I'm happy. I don't have much overhead. But even if I'm small, I'm still paying a lot of money in overhead. Now, every car that you're gonna buy, you have to inspect it. You have to make sure that you check it out before you buy. At the beginning. Then once you get more experience and you know what cars to buy, then it's a different story. But at the very beginning, you have to be careful on what cars you're buying, and you have to make sure that you check them. Because one repair and there's no profit left. We don't make money off of maintenance here as a small independent car dealer. We make money off the spread between the purchase price and the selling price. If the engine is something wrong with it, if the transmission is bad, that could mean a straight loss. Even if you break even, it's a straight loss because you could have put that money in another car that was actually gonna make you money. So the first thing is the acquisition part has gotta be dialed in. Also, the selling part. Do you finance? You gotta provide financing for your customers. Not everybody's got money to afford these cars cash. So you gotta provide financing options for your clients so they can come in, get the cars financed, and get them out of here. About 70% of my business is finance. So once you have the finance dialed in, you'll start to actually make money. And honestly, if you're not somebody that's willing to put in real work, I would do something else because this can be way too stressful for the regular person. But if you're somebody that loves cars and is willing to go through hell and back to keep this business running, you have enough money saved up to buy a couple cars and take a bet on yourself, and you believe that you will do it and you'll make it happen no matter what, no matter how many bad months you're gonna have, you will make it. Because when there's a will, there's a way. If God has put enough grit, enough strength for you, and enough willpower to be wanting to be in this business, and your passion for cars, it means that it's meant for you. I can help you build your car dealership from the ground up exactly how I've done it. Now, it's not gonna be easy. You have to dedicate your whole life to it. And that's what I've done. You know, in a year and a half, I went from 2-3 cars to now 50, slowly compounding. Last year, we sold 120 cars at a 15 location, at a 15 parking car lot location. Now we're holding 50. Who knows where we're gonna be in 3 to 4 years? Anyways, there was many things that I did that I wish I could have done different, and that's what I'm here for you. I wanna be here and give you, like with this videos, free value on how you can start your own car dealership, and if it's a good fit for you to be in this business, because it's not for everybody, because you gotta be a savage. Guys, Leo 2K Motorsports, if you, your family, your friends are looking for a car, we're located in Tampa, Florida. Come check us out. Let's go.